Hello everyone. Let's do this again. Welcome Brett. Welcome Emma. Welcome McDilson. Andrew IV. Welcome Moyen. GC Bird. Welcome everyone. Thank you for the good luck. And that goes right back to you. Good luck to all of you in this tournament. We played one round this morning. Wasn't too bad. Could have been better. But I think we found some interesting tweaks. I've updated my guides already. They're looking good, and I'm gonna put them to the test right now. Welcome, Dan. How you doing? Chris Chow. Welcome, welcome. Stefan. Awesome. All of you in here. Let's play 3 rounds back to back. Zilke, welcome. Thank you all for the good luck. Let's get this started. No move target, backbone, navigator. Have already all set it all up. We made the hole in one earlier with a little luck though. Just caught the edge of the cup and it rolled in. So I'm still gonna try an adjustment. Use a little bit more backspin this time. I used 1.1. I'm gonna try 1.3 first. Hope it still holds true and goes in the hole. Hopefully a little bit safer than the one we had this morning. Oh, nice, Brett. You got hole 7. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the side spin. The 0.5 side spin that killed me last time. Otherwise, that would have gone in. Mark Perry, good afternoon. I'm well and safe. I hope that goes for everyone out there as well. Welcome, Vivek. Thanks for the good luck. Let's go. No move target. We don't touch the target. Ferdinando, welcome back. So what we're gonna do is we just add 1 left, 1.3 back. Hopefully that's gonna be the trick. Is that 1.3? That's, yeah, it's 1.3. We adjust mid plus 10, which is 2.9 rings here. We need to hit perfect. We do. So let's see how the ball reacts with the just the tick of added backspin. If it comes in closer or better at the hole. No, it does not. Wow. And that was a huge difference compared to this morning, where the 1.1 caught the top edge of the cup, behind the cup, and just rolled in. So, tricky one. Shave, welcome. So we don't make the ace here, but it's okay. We need to find something else. I mean, the 1.1 worked this morning, but I don't want to rely on the luck of catching the edge of the cup, rolling around, and then dropping. I want something that's dropping more center cup, you know. So that was too much backspin. Interesting. Didn't think it would be that much of a difference. So I'm gonna go back to the 1.1. Tricky. Oh, Vivek, thank you so much. But it's okay. The likes will come. We just started. But I appreciate it. Abdaram, welcome. And Jay Young, welcome, guys. Thank you for the good luck. Oh, that was a crazy shape. That was insane. I never had anything like that, ever. How insane was that chat this morning? Yeah, 1.1 and add 0.1 rings. Interesting. So we're further to the left. That could work, Mark. Cashman, welcome. How you doing? So what are we playing this one? Yeah, quarterback and thorn is all we need, and a navigator. However, I was too far this morning. Let me just check my the clubs here. I used the QB9 this morning, which is too much. QB9 has too much distance. So I'm going to try with the QB8. Line it up at max, and I'm not going to push back up into a max. So we'll take that as a base adjustment. So the distance of the QB8. And I want to work from there. I want to get to 320 would be my ideal distance, I believe. Oh, no way. Tony Richardson. Welcome and thank you so much. Let's do it again. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Show some love in the chat for Tony. Tony, this is for you.
Money, 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 money. Thanks for your donation. You rock.
That's insane. Thank you so much, Tony. Much appreciated. Hey, Sean, welcome. Oh, I'm having a lot of fun. It's Tony Week. There's nothing better than Tony Week, guys. Jim Sanders, welcome. So I will use full top spin. I'm not going to use any side spin. And I'll just adjust for the wind. That's all I'm going to do. And see where we end up here. So, yeah. 1-to-1 with the QB. I did push up into max earlier and we were just too far. Granted, we had a QB 9. But I want to see the distance here. 320 is what I'm after, which I believe would be a good distance. But I can't be sure yet. So I want to get to 320 and see if we can play mid-thorn. 316, it's a little bit short. It's shorter than I want it to be. So I have to see. Working and lurking and grinding, Tony. Also a man who puts in the work. So we can all benefit from that. Of course, member of Team Tommy Streamers. And you should all know Tony. But if you have not subbed yet, !Tony gives you his link. Did you get to the 3K, Tony? He was one short. He was at 2999. 2999. So I am mid distance here, so that'll work. 316 will work for mid. But I'll have to use 2.5 back, I believe, or even 3. I'm gonna use 3 back here with the slight tailwind. Aim straight at the hole. Let's see. Oh, no way. A great left. Well, that's the way to be. 316. I like that. I like 316. For a mid-thorn -10. -10 and 3 back. No side. I think that should work perfectly. Oh, nice. You did hit the 3K. Wow, awesome. Tony. Wade McKinney. Welcome, Wade. Thank you for the good luck. Wade McKinney, one of the 12 guys who was in my very, very first stream about 4 months ago. And still here. So thank you so much, Wade, for always coming back. Abduram, my name is Christian. Bazo, welcome back. This is a shootout. And a Nokia 3310, why not? Go old school. No, Vivek, I don't have a favorite ball. It really depends on the situation. Every single ball has its ups and downs, its advantages and disadvantages, and you need to choose the right one for each occasion. So the navigator, it's lacking side spin, but on a hole like this, hole number 2, we don't need side spin for the drive, we don't need side spin for the second shot, we don't need distance. We could play with a marlin if you wanted to. That works just as well. But I'm gonna spend the power 1 ball there, so I have a mid-thorn for the second shot, so it's all about that. Hey, Mossy is here. Welcome, Mossy. How you doing? Hole number 3. What we're gonna use here is again, quarterback, big dog. But we're gonna use a Titan here. And the aim is to get within thorn range for my third shot. GC Bird, oh my goodness. Show some love in the chat for GC Bird. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you, Bird. I'm gonna play you the proper gopher for your donation, which is so much appreciated. So what am I gonna do now? I'm on the wrong hole. What did I put in my guide? 2 top, 2 right is what I'm gonna do. 2 top, 2 right. Down the middle, 2.8 rings. Not gonna push up into max. I'd rather be short than long. We don't want to roll out into the rough or the sand. So, Bird, this is for you. Thank you so much.
Money, 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 money. Thanks for your donation. You rock.
Thank you so much, GC Bird. You rock. Oh, wow. That gopher has been so busy today. It's insane. Any level quarterback? I believe so, Brett. I believe so. But I will have a chart in the guides to guide you with the quarterback levels. So I'm gonna play with different quarterback levels and see. Danny is back. Welcome, Danny, aka Golf Clash Quarks, who made an amazing Albi on 9 earlier. So I did not see where I ended up, but there, that looks about right here. So I'm gonna use max left. I'm not gonna use more than 5 top here, because otherwise, I mean, I will later on with the big dog 6, but I just want to give an adjustment in the guide that will benefit all of you. So if you have a lower level big dog and not have the full top spin, I just want to show you that 5 top will get us to a perfect position here. So adjust for the wind, push back into max. I adjust max plus 0%. It's not really that close, not that precise. We hit a great right, and that is still fine, as you can see. And this is pretty much where I want to be. This is perfect position between the bunker on the left, the rough on the right. Kind of like 1/3 down that bunker, and that should give me a good position for the drop here for the third shot. But an eagle here is a bonus, guys. No, not going QB sniper and sniper rough bump, not with my rookie accounts, because I fear most people in rookie will not have a good enough sniper to go for the rough bump. So I'd want a safer approach here. Adams T, welcome. Sorry, I did not see you come in. Welcome, welcome, Adams. Carl Riff is here as well. Welcome, Carl. So this will, again, be a mid-thorn is what I want to play. And I want to bounce it on the fringe. And I'm going to leave it a little bit short of the hole. I'm going to use no spin. And just go straight at the hole from mid-distance. So let's see how this works out. This is at mid plus 0. and we'll use that as a point of reference. We hit perfect, so we know if we're gonna miss, we know what we have to tweak. It wasn't enough. Just barely on the right, so this is a good shot. We can work from that. I was Thorn. I played mid plus 0. No spin. And I did not adjust enough. I would need mid plus 0. I think mid plus 5 would do it. Just 0.1 ring. I'm gonna play it mid plus 5 next time. And that's how we work our way towards dialing in the shots, guys. Oh my goodness, chat is exploding again. Level 5 got you 302 off T. I did not see my yardage. I have to check back on that. Because your level 5 quarterback does have 7 yards less off the tee. So you probably will be able to push back into max, I believe. Dunk it. Yeah, no, I'm not going to dunk it. I'm not a good dunker. First of all, I'm not a good dunker at all. And second of all, I will not put a dunk in the guides. Because people will just think I've lost my mind. So we're moving on to hole number 4. It's a pretty easy one. We have to make an eagle here. Horizon. Horizon is, I feel, not the best option on hole 3. Because of its accuracy. A big dog with a great left and right will always be fine, but a horizon might not be. Because if you hit it, the accuracy is so crap that if you hit a great left or right, you will be in trouble. And we don't gain anything with the horizon, not like last tourney where the horizon shot gave us a shot at the albatross, and that is definitely not the case on hole 3 here. So this one, 3 top, max right, max plus 10, and that'll leave a mid-level, mid-distance thorn. I'm looking at around 330 yards. This is a bit short, I believe. Yeah, 326, but it's still fine. Depends on the wind where we end up. This is going to be mid plus 0 most of the time. Michael Cook, welcome. Good afternoon. Bad Bird, welcome, Bad Bird. Sorry, I missed you coming in. Yeah, they are all on tour 6 at the moment. No, we cannot, Vivek. Not in rookie, no. We do not have the clubs. I mean, yes, you could. If you spend a power 5 ball, have like an Apox 7 or Thor Sammer 7, stuff like that. But no one has that in rookie, really. So there's no point in me trying that and putting it in the guide, because no one will benefit from that. And I did try to get to the green in 2 by playing, by practicing last week. So we did try a couple of things. So I'm gonna play mid here. So we are shorter, meaning I'm not gonna use any backspin. I'm aiming straight at the hole and use no backspin at all. Just mid plus 0 is all I'm gonna play. But it's good to have different situations, so I can put in the guide what we have to be mindful of, where we have to pay attention. And a great right. That's the worst, hitting great right, and that would have been hot, so a bad try again. We played better this morning. Any extra mile will do, Abduram. What's old, Abduram? Sorry, is it Abderram or is it Kimin? How do you want me to call you? Oh, Kingfisher is nice. You can play the Kingfisher, Mark. Absolutely. Kingfisher is a very good it's a very good club. The thing though with Kingfisher, it has different distance. So if I'm playing a Thorn from mid distance, you'd probably play your Kingfisher from 75% distance. That's where you have to check distances in Golf Clash Notebook. Just check your where you're at, min, max, mid, and my mid Thorn is no longer valid for the Kingfisher, so you probably play that. If I'm gonna have a look at the Kingfisher here, where's the Kingfisher? Short iron. Depending on the level Kingfisher, you have like 80 yards usually, and we play 90 yards with a Thorn, or 86. So yeah, you're not playing mid distance with the Kingfisher. That's the only difference there is. Ty Eaton, welcome. Thank you for the good luck. There is Joe, but in general, in rookie, I do not have the clubs to go from that position from the right. I will play it from in pro though. Oh my goodness, Drew IV, thank you so much, Drew. Show some love in the chat for Drew IV. Thank you so much, Drew. This is for you.
Money, 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 money. Thanks for your donation. You rock.
And I put it over the zombie. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Drew. You rock. If you do not know Drew IV, fellow Team Tommy streamer, sub to Drew. You will not regret it. Cashman Pro will be tomorrow. Tomorrow is Pro Day. So this is one where we have to find something here. Gotta tweak that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, when we have lower level clubs, we have to make do with what we've got, Mark. So it's good that you check your distance. But many people don't, they forget about that. I think I'm gonna change it in the guides. Like, I have a disclaimer that people should pay attention to stuff like that. Because just because I say it's mid-distance, which is true for my Thorn, but you cannot take it for granted for any other level club. And so I will refer everyone to have a look at my guides guide, which explains exactly how to adjust for different clubs, different level clubs, etc. So you'll get the same out of the guide as anybody else. Oh, that gopher has never been so busy, Bazo. Yeah, that's right. I am an old man, Abderram, I am. Keith, welcome. Thanks for the good luck. So you use the Saturn. We're gonna try playing this with a backbone again. But this time I want to bounce on the fringe. Saturn might work as well. So I kinda... Let me see if I can use... I'm gonna bounce on the fringe. And I'm gonna have the third bounce. I want to have it on that line. See the line between the light green and the dark green? So I'm gonna try that. I have no clue if it works. But that would be an awesome reference point. So it's kind of like wishful thinking. But I want to adjust from there and see how we can... go from there. And we hit great left again. I've got the case of the greats. This is a standard after lunch round for me, where I just cannot hit perfect. And I really would have liked to see how this would have reacted with a perfect, because I want to try and find reference points that are easily identifiable so we can replicate it. Oh, we got our first hater. We've got our first hater. Wow. Thank you, Joe Hamilton, for taking care of that. That's the first time we had a total idiot in the stream. Usually people are so nice and positive. I've never had that. Someone coming into the chat and just insulting us. I have no idea why. Mid plus 10, Brett, it was. I don't know why he thought it was insulting to call me an old man. Just don't know what's going on. I gotta laugh at that. I mean, wow. Oh, thank you, Joe. I didn't even pay attention to that, see? But that's not gonna deter us, guys. You know it. Jay Young, but you sound so young. It's in your name. Hey Fredo Lee, welcome, welcome. Ja, das ist genau das. Und deswegen regen wir uns auch gar nicht drüber auf. Da kann ich nur lachen drüber. Danke, danke, danke. Mickey Dawson, welcome. How you doing? Thanks for the good luck. Bad Bird is 44. Yep, that's pretty much my age. Gonna turn 44 pretty soon. Yeah, I thought that was weird. He was asking questions and I answered as well as I could. And then, what did he think? I get rattled if he calls me old? I mean, if he calls me old, it's what I am. Feel young though. But I'm not that old. I mean, it's always a matter of perspective and how you feel about it. But I don't know. Toast is old and then Toast is stupid. What are you gonna do about guys like that? Which hole, Brett? On 5 I was using Navi because we don't need the side spin. Joe Golf, welcome, welcome. We are doing fine, very well today, Joe. Ty, 42 and 43 in June. I'll be 44 a month after you then. Shabe turned 60. That's what I like about this, guys. You know, we are all across the board from very young to middle-aged. We haven't had any very old people yet, but it's always a matter of how we feel, right? Okay, this one. I'm going to play with the Titan here, and I'm going to tell you why. Same reason we played it with the Titan this morning. Because it'll give me very nice distance for my sniper, even lower level snipers. I have a sniper 7 here, which will be good enough to use just a katana. So I'm going to use max plus 20 here. But having no need for overpower, even with low level snipers, sniper 4 is going to be enough to go for the Albi here. It'll allow us to gain a shot over the field. And we can go full top because the green... there's a slope there, there's this hole, going to be around 350 exactly, and we have a perfect shot from here. You're 46, Wade. 54 on Friday, Bazo. Bazo. Gonna have to make a note. Bazo, birthday on Friday. So I hope you can tune in on Friday so we can give you the right birthday wishes, Bazo. Mark Perry, 50 here. Midlife crisis is buying balls. So you're having your midlife crisis at 50? I had mine at 40. Not really a crisis, but I treated myself to something I wanted since I was a kid. Call it a midlife crisis, but my wife, yeah, she wasn't too thrilled about it. Paul Sablen, welcome, how you doing? You missed a hater, that's all, no drops. Mauro, welcome, bon dia Mauro. So happy to have you back here. So we are close to max distance, but not quite. I'm gonna play this again with a 3 backspin. That worked out well, so we are close to max distance here. And I'm gonna aim that at the cup, but a little bit short and a little bit right. As you can see, I just pulled back a little bit. I'm gonna play this 1-to-1. I really want to get the second shot with a 1-to-1 adjustment, which will make it so much easier for everyone. Also a reason I want to play the Titan. And a great right! I cannot hit perfect. It's amazing. A standard... that is in, guys. You cannot tell me otherwise. This is gonna be in with a perfect. Wow. Speed is good, line is good, everything is good here. It's just a typical after lunch slow round where I cannot hit perfect. Drew is 47. You would not think that when you ever check out Drew. I was really surprised. Looking so young, Drew. Chuck is 55 years young. That's exactly it. Young is the key word. In German? I mean, yeah. I could sing you in German and French and English. Joe Golf, I bought a car. I bought an old car. An old car. Yeah, it's a 2-seater, Mark Perry, indeed. It's a 1960 Corvette convertible. One of the most beautiful cars ever made. It's tough to drive it, but it's fun. I don't take it out that often, but yeah, kind of like silly stuff. Oh yeah, Alan, exactly, stuff like that. Separate cassette player to load the games, and then you had several games on the same cassette, and you had your counter, and then it said game 1 at 0, game 2 at 54 on the counter, and you had to fast forward to find the right spot to load the games. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, Mickey, no worries there. I'm not gonna worry about guys like that. He can come back if he's playing nice. And honestly, guys, honestly, if you're gonna come in and hate, right? And you want to insult me, be at least creative, yeah? Just coming in and insulting me by saying Toast is old and Toast is stupid, that's not gonna cut it. Be creative, come on. You know? Be creative and like Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Your mother is a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. That's an insult right there, okay? Play it like that. Yeah, Joe, yeah, exactly. That's, you know, that's what shaped me when I was a kid, you know. Wasn't that old back then, but I wouldn't buy a new one, but those old ones, they have style. Yeah, right, Mark? Exactly, make some effort when you try to insult me. Come on. So yeah, but it's... My wife, she didn't leave me, but she didn't think it was the best idea at the time. But, you know, midlife crisis, you know, we can always make excuses for that. And honestly, it's not that a car like that. It's like if you keep it well maintained and everything, it's not going to lose any value. Worst case scenario, it's just an investment. A new car loses its value immediately. That car will never lose its value. So yeah. Eric B, welcome. Bullfrog Matt, welcome, welcome. Les trolls sont en force durant cette quarantaine, c'est absolument vrai, Matt. They've got nothing else to do but be out during the quarantine and troll around the channels. But yeah, we don't care about that. Exactly, Joe, yeah. No, yeah, exactly. No computers, easy to work on. And you know what? I know it's... I try to be very environment friendly and everything, but the smell, I love the smell. You know, you smell the petrol, you smell the oil. You know, it's got character. Exactly, it's a retirement fund, Mark. Should things go bad, absolutely. Randy, wait, did I miss Randy? Wow, Ricardo Brown is here. Welcome, Ricardo. Oh, there it is. Randy is 56 tomorrow. Wow, lots of birthdays this week. Gotta write that down as well. Randy, birthday Tuesday. So I'm gonna try to get all my accounts through today and tomorrow, because Wednesday is my wife's birthday. So I want to have no streams on Wednesday, so I can we can celebrate together. A bass boat. Is it bass or bass? I suppose it's for fishing, bad bird, or what? Donuts, right. Those tires are too beautiful to make donuts with, though. We gotta need a drop, though. John, welcome. Thanks for the good luck. Hey, there he's back again. Come on, why are you hating, man? Abduram, I was being nice to you. Why are you hating? Why are you trying to insult me? We're gonna let you stay here for now, but we've got lots of moderators in the chat, and they will take care of anyone who's getting out of line here. So it is a fishing boat. Yeah, I thought so, yeah. So then you would say bass boat? The fish is a bass, not a bass. Is that right? So what we're gonna do here, mid plus 10, which will equal 1 to 1. We're not gonna touch the ball guideline. We're gonna let it go. And we use 1.8 top, and I'm gonna leave the side spin be, no side spin. So 1.8 top, no side spin. Come on, get it together now. 1.8 top, no side spin, and adjust 1 to 1, which is kind of tricky here. So I'm gonna push it back up 1 to 1, 1, 2, 3.1, and hit perfect, and hopefully it goes in. Because we were left last time when adding the 0.5 left, and this time we are right, and we would have needed the 0.5 left. This will have me puzzled for a while, guys. So I'm gonna add the 0.5 left again. Some people have been dropping it without it, and some have been dropping it with the 0.5 left, so I really have no clue. Is it wind dependent? Not sure. 81 miles per hour, bad bird. That is crazy. Captain Rational, welcome, welcome. How you doing? Achigan en français, bullfrog, bullfrog mat. What? 80k? That's insane, bad bird. Yeah, no, Mark, right, with the grid lines. Not in rookie, Michael, no. Because the no spin adjustment is gonna be, the no move adjustment is gonna be money. So we would have needed the 0.5 left. I'm just gonna write it down. The wind is gonna make a difference. I had a high wind earlier. I had 5.1 miles per hour. And for that I would use no side spin. And now I had, what, 3.1 I believe. And there I will use 0.5 left spin. I'll just write it down, and we'll have to try next time round if that is indeed a factor here where we the wind will influence whether we use a left spin or not. Hey TB12, welcome back. You dropped it with it, but on the right side of the hole. Interesting. Ah, come on. Can he not play nice? Yeah, everyone feel free to pile up on him so he doesn't come back soon. Yeah, very immature spammer. As I said, if you want to insult me, be creative, alright? I'll give you points for that, but not like this. 14 under in rookie, that's awesome, Captain Rational. Look at that, this is the first time we had a person like that in the chat. But we're not gonna, you know, we're gonna laugh about that. Yeah, right, pirate. Okay, now, hole number 8. We're gonna play the hook again. We're not there yet. We could block him, but I mean, it's kind of just so immature and stupid. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. So Abderram, come in. If you want to play nice, you're welcome back. But if you're just here to troll, you can just, you know, leave. There's no place for people like that in our channel. We are a friendly bunch and we like to have fun. So if you hear this, it's up to you. Either you can be a total dickhead and move on, or you can be like a normal human being and enjoy the company of cool people. It's up to you. Yeah, exactly. Moving up in the world where we get spammers, right? Oh, you hit great left and got the Heo. Nice, Brett. So hold it. We're going to play the hook. We got into the rough earlier, which is not a big deal. So pack a rough iron that gives you distance. Like I have the Nirvana here. Otherwise, it would be an off-roader. Something with distance. The most distance you have. Pack the sandwich with distance. We have a Spitfire here. We usually don't have one in rookie. So if you don't have a Spitfire, we use the Sahara, for instance. Something that gives you... Have a look at your sandwiches. Take the one that gives you the most distance. And then we're going to hook it. I'm going to aim it a little further left this time, so we don't roll out into the right rough. But we have so much distance with the hook that even if we end up in the sand or in the rough, we will be able to go for the green in 2, which makes it, in my book, a very safe shot. Because even if you're in trouble, it's better to be in trouble from the hook than catching the glitch with a regular shot and not being able to reach. Hey Ronaldo, welcome. Get a header, yes. Yes, get a header, I can hear you. How you doing? Exactly, Bazo. Only love on this channel, and that's the way we're gonna keep it. No one can disrupt my flow. No one can disrupt the positivity in this chat. They can try, but they will never succeed. Okay. I'll just try finding... I'm not gonna count the rings here. It would be 13 rings with this. We would line up right here at the bunker, adjust for the wind, and then move back 13 rings. However, I'm gonna try and find the right spot. I'm gonna try aiming it here, yellow ring by the edge of this rough here. That is where we want to end up. That's what I'm gonna do, just to try if a visual a lineup is gonna work. So it's just to test my screenshot there. And I believe this will be... Oh, no! It was almost perfect. I'm gonna line it up there. This looks really, really good. But I'm just gonna play 3 topspin. because that's what I want to give you in the guides, a visual setup where you can just, where you don't have to think about counting rings and stuff, you know. So it'll work. Just I'll take a tick off top spin off. But as you can see, look at this, no big deal. We can reach. That is also why we're gonna use the a rough iron with which has distance, you know. So we'll always make a birdie here. Gonna play this max. Max plus 0. I play this, what, 2.5 top, I believe? You should not use more than 2.5 top, not needed. And it'll always be an easy birdie. We could have used a little more top though, a little more top with the rough iron there. Okay, forget what I said. You can use more than 2.5 top, but we don't want to come in too hot because the sand behind the green is in play. JBTV is here. Welcome, Jimmy. How you doing? If you don't know, it's JBTV, fellow Team Tommy streamer, exclamation mark Jimmy. Yeah, Mosley, right? You know you've made it when you get a hater. Fredo, what do you think about Clate in Thins? Sorry, Fredo, I don't understand the question there. Clate? Du kannst auch auf Deutsch schreiben, wenn du willst. Oh, he won his gold. He wore his gold earring to pay for his burial. Interesting, random guy. That's an interesting fact. Yeah, Nirvana Bazo, but if you don't have it, because I have accounts where I don't have a Nirvana, play an off-roader, play anything. You will have, I mean, worst case, I mean, even with the Razor here, you could reach with full overpower. That's why the Titan is key. The only way I could not reach last week was playing with a Quasar and a lower level rough iron. But with the Titan, you'll get to the green for an easy easy birdie. Yeah, that's the problem, Ronaldo. The Amazon has a lot of distance, but we don't even need the distance of the Amazon because this is a low-level Nirvana with 112 power. You don't need the 125, 130 powers. So this is a pretty poor round, actually. But we have to make do. If we are in the fairway, we can dial in the hook. Taking backspin off, we'll be in perfect position. Play with our... I actually made a mistake because I've got the Goliath on. I should put a backbone on. And then we can actually dial in an eagle, I believe, as well. Mark, I pulled it off with as low as an extra mile 4, Mark. So extra mile 4. And let me have a look at the driver stats here. Extra mile 3. I'd say 3. You'll be fine with the 3. I think the 2, extra mile 1 and 2 is lacking a bit of distance, but you might still pull it off and be in the fairway, even just, I mean, shorter. You'd probably have a longer approach shot then, but it's gonna be fine. Golf Clash Willie. Extra mile 2, I say it's a bit close. I mean, you can pull it off. You'll be in the fairway, but you'll be farther away from the hole. I believe you can pull it off with any extra mile. It's just me, myself. I've tried it with an extra mile 4. That's the lowest I have. Even on the new accounts, I have an extra mile 4. So you can play it with the extra mile 2 for sure. It'll play the same. Jimmy, you've been reading up. Looking for expensive bass boats to plunder, Jim. Alright, hole number 5. Actually, I'm gonna keep the same setup, so just in case we are in the rough again, but I don't believe we will be. And here I'll show you why. Well, Ronaldo, then Razor 4, Amazon 1, go for Amazon 1, because worst case you will always be able to reach. But as I said, in the guides we'll have the exact landing spot and spin that will not land you in the rough. I believe just a tick less of, 1 bar less of topspin, and we will not roll into the rough, and we'll have an easy shot. We can either bounce it over the slope with our backbone, or go straight for the green with a sniper. Mark, no, they will be on the website as soon as I've published them on Facebook as well, which will be later today, as soon as I have played all my rounds. And I'm sure that there are no mistakes. I've put in all the tweaks. They will be published, so it's going to be later today. Abderram is back. So Abderram, come on, man. Thank you for the good luck, but what are you doing? So it's your choice, Abderram. Abderram, come in. It's your choice. You can stay here, play nice, enjoy the channel, or you can be an immature child and start insulting again. Come on. So what we're gonna do here, as I said, the overpower is not needed. I'm gonna use max top, 1 right, aim right there in full overpower. It doesn't matter that we're showing to the left now. Now I'm gonna adjust for the wind, max plus 10, which is 1.3 rings. And I will push up back into max. And this time I'm gonna try no overpower, just to see how it reacts. If we are short, we are short. I don't really care about that in this round at all. I just want to know if overpower is required or not. That's why I play it this way, because we used overpower earlier and it was too much. And I believe, yeah, we don't need overpower. That's what I thought. We will roll out even with no overpower. Granted, this is an extra mile 6, so if you have an extra mile 4 or 5, use some overpower, but go easy, because last time we rolled down into the rough further down, which is a silly mistake to make, really. No need for that. So I'd say extra mile 6 plus. You can add like a tick of overpower, so we got a straighter roll out, but not much is needed, really. Yes, John, I only play Rookie and Pro. Mainly because, I mean, I used to play Expert all the time before I started streaming, but now that I'm streaming and making the guides, I do not have time to concentrate on 3 divisions, because everyone who knows, everyone who plays several divisions, it does take preparation for each and every division, and you cannot just only move on from Rookie to Pro to Expert. It will play differently. Even Pro and Expert, where you have the same tees, you will play differently. So I do not have the time to concentrate on 3 divisions, and that is the only reason. And I really wish that I could. So we are a bit short. So what I want to do is I'm gonna use backspin. I want to come in here, meaning I need 3.5 rings. I will adjust here max plus 0, which will be 3 rings. So that's a 1-to-1 adjustment. I'm gonna push up here, see how many rings we push up, and that is close to 3 rings, so we don't really need much overpower, just like a smidge. With great left, it doesn't really matter, but I want to come in with backspin, and this will get it to stop nicely. And this is we have a really good shot at albatross here on this hole. I really believe so. So next time I'm gonna use a little bit more overpower, so the tee shot doesn't roll down to the left, because I just need that extra 1-2 yards off the tee here, and then we can adjust this perfectly, no overpower, and we can go for the albatross, lining it up just like that. 2 backspin, no overpower, come in from the just the left of the hole, 1-to-1 adjustment, and it'll drop. Alright, I'm gonna concentrate on chat again. Thank you, Keith. Yeah, if you like it, press the thumbs up. But we're gonna have 2 more rounds to go for this stream. Then I'm gonna go back to tweaking the guide, and then I'll come back to test the guide one final time with 2 more rounds, and then I'll publish it. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. First bronze. That's good to hear. I'm happy for you, Matt. Exactly, Alan. Yeah. Yes, Bad Bird, exactly. I will try not to have a stream left on Wednesday. So yeah, it's my wife's birthday on Wednesday, so I want to have as much time with the family as possible. Oh, he made birdie. Wow. Hey, Mo. Welcome. Dane Park, welcome. This round wasn't really great. Stupid mistakes. Stupid mistakes, meaning I didn't get the drops I needed to. I did not make the eagle on 3, which is excusable. That's not a mistake. I made the eagles on 6 and 9, where I believe we should get... I had just hit too many greats, guys. This round could easily have been a 14 under... and I believe we have all the shots required to go at least 15 under, 16 under. With the drops, we need to hit perfect. It's always like that, but we'll have all week to get into the groove here, but I feel I have all the shots in the guides. I really do. We've got some good stuff. So yeah. Mo Pro Guides will be coming out tomorrow, yes. So today, only rookie, and I will publish the guides today. And then tomorrow I'll concentrate on pro, just play pro and get those guides out tomorrow. Oh, John, I believe it's absolutely possible for all of us here. You'll see. We just need to get all the drops. We have everything we need to get the drops. It doesn't mean we'll always score 16 under. It does not mean we'll get a 32 in the weekend. You all know how that works. But we have the tools to go that low, you know. We have the shots. We need to hit perfect and adjust properly, and we can get there, absolutely. I don't know yet, Mo. We'll see that tomorrow. But if we can pull it off in rookie, probably in pro as well. Especially in pro, we'll have better clubs. So yeah, we'll play the hook shot in pro tomorrow. I might actually, I'm going to do that off stream once I publish the guides, and it's going to be very late here. So I'm going to play one pro round, which I'm not going to qualify. I'm just going to dump it. Just to try like a hook on 8 or something, you know. So you won't miss out. I'm not going to stream that. It's going to be late tonight and everyone's will be asleep. So I might do that today so I can attack that pro tomorrow. Jim, no, I don't think so. I don't think she would. All right, Blair, Bill is done. It's okay. We'll come back in about 5 minutes with Mrs. Purchase. I'm gonna get myself a coffee, get breath of fresh air, and I'll be right back. Hope to see you very soon, guys. Bye-bye. Alright guys, I am back. Sorry, but got a bit distracted downstairs. We had some workers in the house. I did not expect that. We're still on lockdown, but some companies are now working again, and somebody was just looking at the heating, just general maintenance, and it was like, somebody in the house? Alright. How you doing, guys? Johnny Tink Tink, welcome. No, he did not get booted for good yet. Gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Alright, Mrs. Purchase coming up. Let's do better this time. So I had the crappy after lunch round. It's time to play well. Hey, Emma, still mooching around. Terry Martin, general disobedience. Yeah, pretty much. I'll try to, Mark. I'll try to. Tempo, welcome. Oh, JBTV. Jimmy, I'm sorry. It was the same thing here, though. Thanks for the good luck, Terry. Bad Bird, it's Jimmy. JBTV is Jimmy. I have all my commands as first names. Right, let's set up the bag here real quick for Mrs. Purchase. This will be the bag that is good, that is not. That's from last tourney. Gonna change that real quick. We're gonna put the big dog in there. We don't need anything else. That is good. As I said, Horizon is not gonna give us a clear advantage on 3. 3 will be my bag for hole number 9, which will be Sniper, which will be... Gonna keep the backbone though. No, for 8, sorry, 8. Gonna keep the backbone in there, but I'm gonna put my rough iron with a lot of distance. So here you can see the Nirvana only has a 112. The Amazon has 131, but I don't need the 131. I'd rather have the Nirvana at 112 with the ball guideline. What's the off-roader here? 111. No, that's... So Nirvana 2 is gonna be fine. Otherwise, what would I use? Junglist. Use the Junglist if you have it. That's got distance. If you don't have Nirvana or off-roader, that'll be fine. And for Sand Iron with distance, I believe it's going to be the Sahara. No, this is not high level enough. No. All right, so the Castaway maybe. No. So Malibu 6 actually is my sand wedge with most power, so I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That is all we need for this tourney. So we have the backbone. All right, let's go. Oh, big top berserk through trees, Keith. So aggressive. But yeah, if you get your notes from Neo, you know they'll be aggressive, right? Okay, hole number 1. Let's make a... We made the hole in 1 earlier. We tried to find an adjustment so we make a better hole in 1, and we were way off. Way off. So I have to think about something. Oh, nice, Stan. Good to hear. Yeah, 1 topspin less is probably what was killing us there. The max topspin we rolled into the rough. And then, well, what did you have left, Dan? Was it a Sniper or Backbone? Alright, let's go. Oh, I haven't even entered yet. Backbone navigator is what we're gonna use. So I used 1.1 back this morning to get it to the hole, to get it in the hole. I used 1.3 back earlier because I thought it would roll in better, but it did not. So actually what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna stay with 1.1 back, but I'm gonna use 1.1 left instead of 1 left. So I hope that's gonna make the difference in my favor. Backbone Dan, that's awesome. Ronaldo prefers the Hornet. That's right, Keith, absolutely. Coffee, focus, let's go. That's what we'll try to do here. Come on. No move target. We do not touch the target. I will play 1.1 back, 1.1 left, mid plus 10, and we'll see how it reacts. Even though I got it in the hole earlier with an adjustment, it was just so close to not being in the hole that I want something better. That's all it is, you know. I want to be in the hole dead center. So 1.1 back, 1.1 left. Mid plus 10 is gonna be 1.5 rings. It's not my favorite adjustment when rings are small. We hit perfect, so we'll know exactly how it reacts. That doesn't look like it's gonna go in. How is it gonna miss? No, it's... That is exactly what we were looking for. Oh, boom! Nice! Nice. Oh, I love it when a plan comes together, guys. 1.1 back, 1.1 left. And it's exactly where we want to end up. Lovely, mid plus 10. Now we have to make it a few more times to actually call this money. But I feel good about this one. Espresso and focus, absolutely tempo, of course. Abduram, welcome back. So what's it gonna be? I don't know, maybe it's a language barrier. What's your language? What do you want to... You can write in other languages, Abduram. Where you from? Let us know, Abduram Kamin. Let us know where you are from, how old you are, what language you would like to speak. If your English is not that good, you know. We'll try to accommodate you. Oh, that's nice tempo. No clubs. That's always a beauty. Thanks for the booms, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Jimmy, Bad Bird, Bazo, Marky Beery, Zilke, Punisher. Thank you, Joe and Drew and Chris. Wade, Agap, Mark Perry, Michael, Chuck, thank you so much. Ronaldo and Slobodan, welcome and thank you. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, good. Good you started the notes and good we started to drop them. Thank you, Abduram. That was a nice shot. We can replicate this, I believe, every time. So, quarterback, Thorn. I have a QB9 again. Okay. QB9. I'm gonna line it up. I don't know. Anybody remember what... I just have to line it up 4 yards less from max distance. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, Ingrid, welcome. How you doing? Not tearing it up just yet, but we started with a hole-in-one. This was level 9 Bad Bird, but every backbone should play the same here. But we'll see. We'll play with the babies later, and we'll see exactly if it works or not. Nothing for this shot, Neil. No. Don't you worry. Backbone 8 is gonna play the same. Blankenstun, thank you for the booms there. Exactly, Ty. I'm not going to push up. We didn't push up with QB8 either, so I'm lining it up 8 yards less than max distance, and I'm not going to push up, is the plan. And as I said, 320 was my guess where I wanted to end up, but 316 was actually the perfect distance as well. Marky Beery, did you get some sleep? So, I'm going to use max top. I'm not going to use any side spin. Middle of the road, right there. And I'm going to line up at the +2 yard mark, right? So we're going to line up right here. And now I adjust it for the wind, which is going to be 1-to-1. So that's all we're going to do. QB9 line up at the +2 yard mark, and this should also be at the between 316 and 320, which I believe will be a very good yardage for a mid distance thorn shot. 316, perfect. That's exactly where we want to be. So that's good. +2 yard mark for the QB9. Max distance lineup for QB7 and 8, and we're gonna push back into max with QB6 and less, right? That's the plan right there. That's right, everyone deserves a chance at redemption, and we're gonna give it to Abduram. Maybe when he sees that he's not gonna rattle any of us, he will find the ways. Oh yeah, John, yeah, absolutely. In tour play I do that as well sometimes, but there's just no need to now that I'm more comfortable with my thorn shots, for instance. So this will be mid-distance, and I will use a 3 back again. So that's what I think is needed. 3 back, bounce on the fringe, straight at the hole. 3.7, mid -10 is 1.3 rings. And with a perfect, that should be in. So we'll see in just a second, but that should be in dead center cup, and it is. That is in. Beautiful. Oh, very nice. And that's a start right there. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, McDilson. Thank you, Stefan and John. Thank you, Keith and Agap. Thank you so much. Well, this is fun. So yeah, 316 is the yardage. Thank you, Slobodan, Zilke, Bazo. Thank you, Michael and Chuck. Thank you, Drew. Hey, Jared, welcome. Thanks for the booms. Good start here, Jared. Slow round earlier after lunch as expected, but now we're killing it. Thank you, Ingrid and Jimmy. Thank you, Wade, Jim. Yes, Ty, mid -10, that is. 3 back. Straight at the pin. Thank you, Marky. Thank you, Willie. So, quarterback, big dog, thorn, titan, and as I said, eagle is a bonus on hole number 3. Yeah, it's not that huge though, but it's a good one. My Groot mug. Oh, I feel so good about this tourney. I know I'm always saying that, but I really do. I like this tourney. The rewind button. Oh, look at that. So after Mrs. Purchase, we're gonna play one more round with Blair Toast. After that round with Blair, I'm gonna tweak the guides. Blair will have slightly lower clubs, and then after the guides are tweaked, I'll come back with Jemima Gina and Aka Heron, the babies. Why am I playing in reverse order? Because I want to have the screenshots with the higher level clubs in my guide and see if it works if I adjust downwards to lower level clubs. So you can take advantage of the screenshots and the ball guidelines, even though you're playing lower level clubs. So that is why I want to test it the way, why I'm playing it the way I play it. So we're gonna go 2 top, 2 back, and we had perfect distance with a QB8. So again, I'm gonna aim this at the plus 11 yard mark, 4 yards short. QB9 is too much club. And adjust this max plus 10. Because I do not want to roll out into the rough, you know. That's all it is, really. And as you could see, it would have been super close if I had played from max distance. So you don't always have to go max distance of your club. Get the right yardage. And as I did in the past, I will have a table here in the guide saying where to line up with your quarterback levels. So QB 9 and 10 will be at the 311. Quarterback 7 and 8 will be at max. And probably can use a little bit more topspin on QB 6 and less, you know. Randy Hands, welcome. Thank you for the good luck. Hey Brandon, welcome. No, not today. Pro will be tomorrow. So I'll finish with all the rookies. I will finish the rookie guide today. And then nothing but pro tomorrow. Again, I said 5 top will be enough. Another account we have Big Dog 6. I just think there's nothing else required here, so we're gonna line it up right there. Adjust for the wind, which is here 1.6, max plus 0, but it's not that important to be that precise here with your adjustments. Push back into max, no overpower, and end up between the bunker on the left and the rough on the right. About a third way down there of that bunker, and that is perfect. We're gonna play no spin, bounce it on the fringe. I'll have to dial in where we are distance wise of our club, and then we can attack the eagle here. No drops, no mistakes, minus 11. Sounds about right, Randy. I believe in pro 11 under will be Golf Clash par. In rookie, I believe Golf Clash par will be 10 under. Stan, I wouldn't play that way in rookie. Did he recommend that for rookie, Stan? Be very surprised if he played that way in rookie, though. I mean, it could be, absolutely, but here we go. Look at this. We're gonna be playing our mid. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not quite mid. So what I'm gonna do, this time I have a better thorn. I'm gonna leave it a little bit short of the hole, like this. And I do not play mid now. So mid would be, what did I write down? Come on, let's. I said mid plus 5 is what I wanted. So mid plus 5. I'm gonna add one. I'm gonna play one ring here. One ring. Mid plus 5 would be 0.9. I don't like that. So we'll see if that'll work. I should have played the 0.9. I should have played the 0.9. But that's the way to go. No spin on the fringe. We'll get that. We'll get that. Mark, for which hole? For 2? For 3? For this hole? Oh, in pro A-gap. Okay. That makes sense, though. Yeah. Because in pro I will play that way too, because we'll have the clubs and the experience to play the rough bump, absolutely. In rookie we don't. I don't want to have the rough bump here. I tried the rough bump with my lower level accounts and it doesn't bode well, I'll tell you that. Yeah, lower level than 10, but certainly not 4-5. We don't have the ball guideline, that's a problem, Stan. Yeah, higher level sniper is what is required, Jim. But I feel the thorn shot here, we can dial that in for sure. So, yeah, we don't make the eagle here. As I said, in rookie I consider it a bonus. I could have played that shot with a rough bump on a sniper 7, but I don't have sniper 7s all the time. So, that's the thing though. So, big dog, 6 or cat? I'm tending to big dog, honestly, because a cat, I rarely ever use that until I hit level 5. Because the big dog will have more distance. With the big dog 6, you have 180 yards. And you have 67 topspin. And with the Kata 2, you have 176 yards and only 50 topspin. So, big dog 6 will be longer. And the ball guideline is about the same. The cat is not worth anything really before it hits level 5, I believe. Alright. Yeah, so don't worry about the cat. I mean, I'm only playing that with my main accounts once it hits level 5. Before that, I'm gonna just leave it be. So this one, another one of the must eagles if we want to be in contention. Quasar, all the time. Quasar Thorn. 330 yard off the drive. It's gonna work wonders. So I'll take it though. 5 under through 3 is a very good score. I would have liked to make the eagle here, but I think it's the hardest hole on the course. Actually, I believe we'll see more birdies than the eagles here in rookie. So, yep. But we'll dial that in. Because that would have been in. Had I adjusted there just mid plus 0.9. I thought it wasn't enough. But it was too much adding the 0.1. We'll get it later, guys. Don't you worry. And as I said, eagle on 3 is gonna be bonus. It's like if you make an Albi on a regular par 5. So don't be disappointed if you only make a birdie here. Most people will. So what we're gonna do is max plus 10, 3 top, max right, with the Quasar. Bounce it over left of the tree. Hopefully hit perfect. But if we don't, it doesn't really matter, because if we're in the sand or in the rough, we'll always be able to reach for the green. So we'll always make birdie no matter what happens. And now we'll just play a thorn. Mid distance plus 0. 333 is perfect yardage here. That's what I shot this morning as well. That's where we'll get to. Yeah, mid plus 0, 1 back, no side. Bounce on the fringe, straight at the hole. Yes, absolutely, Slobodan, it will work. It depends on what level thorn and hornets you have. I would generally choose not the one that is most accurate, but the one that has the best ball guideline. And that will vary depending on the club levels you have of both. So have that in mind. Choose the one that has the best ball guideline. It's going to make it easier. Because the hornet will not give you an advantage. Yes, it's more accurate, but it's not that accurate from that distance, so you can get away with a great left or great right. So in the end, it doesn't really matter if you're missing very closely. If you hit great and you miss the hole just very closely with a thorn, with a hornet, or you miss it a yard further with the thorn. Do you understand what I'm saying? It does not really make a difference there. It's always going to be a miss, you know. So yeah, mid, 1 back, 1.8 rings. And the only way you can mess up the eagle here is by hitting great right or great left. So yeah. So with a Hornet here, you would have missed as well, but not by that much. So no difference there. No, adjustments will be the same, Slobodan. Hornet or Thorn usually will be the same. Depending on your level, you have to check for distance, but their distances are so close together, so it's always going to be mid-club. Even if it has a yard less distance, it's not going to make a difference, really. So this one we have to make, though, a perfect, and that is in every single time. Again, hole number 5 is the one I have not dialed in. Yes, 0% mark, mid plus 0. That is how we always drop it. So yeah, you'll be fine with 0 there from that drive always. Bounce on the fringe, that is key. That is where you get the best bounce, straight at the hole. Perfect, it's in. So I cooled down a little bit here. Still a good round going here. We have plenty of opportunities for drops, and we're still trying to figure stuff out. This is one of the holes where I still have to figure stuff out. Was close last time. Let me have a look. Oh, that was for 7. I have to write that down. 3, 4, 2, blah. Okay, too many notes. That's why I always put it in the guide as soon as possible. Okay, I'm gonna go 4.5 back, 1 right. Bounce off the fringe. And not hit great this time. And again, I said I was gonna try and bounce it. See the bounce here? It comes at the on the I want to line it up right here. You can see the light green and the dark green. That is where I want to line it up. And this time I want to hit perfect. And I might still miss. But I want to see what that gives me. Because it's a nice adjustment to have. Ho ho ho! I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. I have an idea. I'm not gonna tell you my idea just yet, but... Oh, I have a brilliant idea. We'll figure that out with Blair later. Right, okay, what's going on here? Blah, blah, blah. Right there. No, not with this wind, Basso. We sunk it many times, but it's very hard to get. You need to get the right roll. It's very hard to dial that in, Basso, with that wind we having. I feel the wind will factor in too much, and we will not find a common adjustment that'll work in 2 mile per hour winds and in 5 mile per hour winds, and that will make the situation very difficult. So of course you can play it if you are comfortable with the shot, but I'm looking for something that is money, where you can set it up just like I did right now, straight at the pin. You have the line between the light green squares and the dark green squares, and I wanted to line it up exactly on that line, because that is replicable all the time. And I just tweak my adjustment right now, and we'll try it later with Blair, and if that works, and it will work after that all the time, then we can consider that money, and it shouldn't really be influenced by the wind, because we have straight tailwind. So no matter how big the wind is, It's not gonna influence the direction of the shot as much. No, Jared, I haven't seen yet in Team Toast. I have not had a look yet at Team Toast. Sorry. Which one was that? Which hole? Hole 4. Yeah, that's a very good thing to do with the hole 4. There's a funnel there going to the green. But again, I feel we need the right clubs, which I don't want to put out guides that only work with high level clubs for rookie. That's why I'm staying away from that. But it's an option. I've played that hole with the rough bump there several times. That works. Hey Connor, welcome. How you doing? Dro, no, I'm not going to go with left spin here because we use 1 bar of right spin. So what my idea was, line it up exactly like I did, but add use 0.2 right spin instead of 1 right spin. So we have 0.8 right spin less. If you add half a bar of left spin, that's a discrepancy of 1.5 bars, and I believe that to be too much. So I'm not saying that is the money adjustment just yet, it's just what I'm going to try next time, and then we'll see how it goes. Mid plus 10 mark. Mid plus 10 for 5. Ah, see, Drew. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna line it exactly the same. Line it up exactly the same. With 4.5 back. But I'm only gonna use 0.2 right spin instead of the full bar of a right spin, and I believe that should be very consistent then, you know. I can be wrong because I haven't tested it yet, but that's always how we dial in shots. We analyze our misses and theorize what we could change so we don't miss, and sometimes you have to try a few times until we get it. Sometimes we have to just try twice more and we get it. So like hole number 1, which I believe is going to be absolute money now. This hole is dumb. Which one? Oh, hole 5. Your stream is behind. Just press on live there, John. Click live. You'll be live. I didn't see my yardage. Should be 350, right? Around 350. Max top, max left, max plus 20% on the drive. Stay away from the right hand side. We don't have the clubs in rookie. If you have, if you play rookie division with higher level clubs, by all means go right. But as always, I just want to point out, I want to be the guides for most people, for the many, not the few. So I want to keep it low as possible. Mark for this one, max plus 20. Okay, we're gonna save him, guys. We're gonna save him. So, second shot. As you can see, we have perfect distance here. 3 back we're gonna use. That's the idea. And I want to go 1-to-1 is what I want to do. I'm going to leave it short of the ball, of the hole. And aiming a bit right edge. And then we're going to adjust 1-to-1. 2.7 rings. And let's see where we end up here. No, it's gonna come in hot. Oh! A bit to the left here. A bit more to the right of the cup. And a bit further behind. 353 JB, thank you so much. Yeah, that should have been it. Brett, I don't know. He's back in the chat, but he's behaving at the moment, so yeah. He hasn't said anything in a while. Maybe he just quit because we're too nice. Bad Bird, for this one, Sniper 3 is gonna be cutting it close. I would say Sniper 4. And then you'd have to line up further back, because you only have 3 backspin, a little less than 3 backspin. You have like 2.8, which is a problem. You have a little bit less distance, which is not gonna be a big problem. Let me just have a look at the Sniper backspin here. 4 is cutting it close. 5 would be better. If not, use a Viper. You can play that with a Viper. The only thing is the ball guideline is gonna be it's gonna be tougher to hold. That's all. So sorry, I missed the question there from Pankaj. What it means in layman point of view, the mid plus 10 or min plus 20. So Pankaj, the most important thing is, do you know the ring system? How many rings you have to adjust? Because that's what is needed. So we'll know that. Wow, did he put 3 in the water here? Wow. Can be lucky he got a birdie there. So if you know the rings, you can adjust for any distance of your club. So you'll have to adjust a different set of rings if you have it playing for max distance from your club, or mid distance from your club, or min distance from your club. There'll be different ring values you have to adjust for a certain wind. And when I'm saying plus 10, max plus 10. So if I say you have a certain wind and you need to adjust for like 3 rings in max distance. Max plus 10% is you add 10%, which would be 0.3 rings. So you would not adjust 3 rings, you adjust 3.3 rings instead. Same with 20%. You have to add that to the adjustment you would usually use. And if I'm saying mid plus 10, you don't take max numbers, but you take the mid numbers of your adjustment. So if 3 rings from max, you'd probably just have to adjust 2.7 rings from mid. So mid plus 10 would be 2.7 plus 10%, which would be 2.27 rings. So you have to adjust like almost 3 rings, a little less than 3 rings. So that's what the adjustments are for. If you are not comfortable with the wind ring system, you have to learn it. It is very easy to learn. It takes some practice to get comfortable with it, of course, but there's great videos by RJTV, by Tommy, that explain that very, very well. So I hope that explanation is making sense and it's going to help you. Yes, it should be, Mark. You're not gonna be far off. Sniper one-to-one adjustment will be fine most of the time. So I will try the adjustment one-to-one with all my level snipers and see if there's any discrepancy. But for now, I just suggest one-to-one. It'll take your mind off things. Hey, Mick Miller, welcome. How you doing, Mick? Things are going well. We're having a blast. We're not playing too badly. It's been a while since I had some drops here, but I'm pretty happy. No, Connor, Pro will be tomorrow. Exclusively tomorrow. Okay, now, hole number 7. No move target. Do not touch your target. Put on a sniper. Any sniper. Well, not level 1, because you don't have the top spin, but a low-level sniper will do. We have 2.8 wind, so what did I write down? So here in this wind, we're gonna add the point left. So I'm gonna add 1.8 top. Go 0.5 left. And we adjust mid plus 10, which will be 2.8, which will be one-to-one here, always. I'm pretty good, pretty certain we're gonna be able to adjust this one-to-one. So that's 1 to 2.8. Ah, and that is not good, guys. It's gonna miss to the left. And that is in. I tell you, that is in with a perfect. What a mistake. What a stupid mistake. Right there. Jim, I have no clue why it is on the review. They said I've been flagged by their algorithm. I have no clue why, because I've never shared an account. I do have many accounts, as you all know, but they're all my own. Maybe I got flagged because sometimes when I'm opening chests, I have some of the accounts open on the PC, on Facebook, and I switch between them pretty quickly just to open the chests, but I never play on the PC, I only play on the iPad, logging in via email, so I really don't know. So my take is the Facebook thing could be the only thing why it got flagged. But I've been talking about with them for a long time, never getting the right answers or any answers really. But in the end, they just said, don't worry about it. If you're not sharing accounts, you should not be worried. Nothing's going to happen. One reply from support was that they are not actually accusing me of cheating. It was just a warning that I should not cheat or should not share, which I have never done. So it's weird. I think it's just dumb luck, bad luck that I got flagged with all my accounts, you know. And you've all seen me play all my accounts on stream. You know no one else is going to play my accounts. There's no point in that. Hey, get a header. Yes, you can hear. I can hear you. Daily Albatross coming right up on hole number 9, I tell you. Yeah, RJ's video is absolutely great. If you do not know RJ TV, also fellow Team Tommy streamer, !Roy, will give you his link. So yeah, perfect is in here. I feel stupid hitting great here. But it's only opening round, I don't really care. So we're gonna switch to this bag right here. As I said, the rough iron with the most distance. Whether that be a Nirvana or a Amazon or an off-roader or a junglist, it does not matter. What matters is that you've got it in the bag. So we're gonna use a Titan, and that is good. We're gonna play the hook. Again, I will try to line it up. What did I do here? This is... Do I have the right bag? What's happening here? No, I do. It's just in my caddy app that it's set up wrong. So I was kind of like scared now. I thought I had the wrong bag selected. Let me just change that real quick here. So yeah, this is gonna be the bag. I will play this hole with the hook, and I'll take a bar of topspin off so we don't roll into the rough. I will line it up the same way, so it's a visual lineup. I will not count rings. We did that this morning. We counted the rings. I took the screenshot. I had a look at the screenshot, and I decided I wanted to have a visual reference for playing the hook, which we're gonna do right now, and we'll see how it works out with one bar less topspin. And that's how we're gonna do it. Yeah, maybe Jim, right? Maybe. Slim Shroudy, no, I'm not sure yet about that adjustment, because I added the 0.5 left spin in a certain wind, and I ended up to the left of the hole. And then I didn't add it, and I ended up to the right of the hole. And now I added it, and it would have been in, so I cannot tell you for certain yet when to use it and when not. I took notes of the wind we had, and I will have a look if that's gonna make a difference. But as soon as I know for sure, I'll tell you. For now, I would. So this is too much. I'm gonna use just, what, 3.5 of top. So the visual adjustment here is to line it up with the yellow ring. You can see there the darkest. Let me just check the darkest, or the darkest right here. So that is it. The last edge here of that cut. This is where I'm gonna aim and then hook it. So I want to make that very clear. It's a visual adjustment. We did not count the rings, and that is bad. I totally messed this one up. So did I went for the wrong cut. It was my mistake. I was doubting it. I couldn't really see it on my screenshot. So it wasn't the darkest cut, the last cut, but the one before. Kind of looks the same on my screenshot, so I messed this one up. It's not that one, it's the one before. It's the one before, so this is gonna be... don't take this hole as a reference. This is exactly, get a wrong placement. So, yeah. It's good that I made the mistake, so now I know I have to describe it properly. If I take the screenshot in for the guide, I will put lines on there, so people will not be confused about where to line it up. So that is why I want to make mistakes like that, indeed. Yeah, wrong cut, that is it. Get a 1-to-1 and mid plus 10 is exactly the same. So we mess it up, again, doesn't really matter. We can still save a birdie, but if not, it's not a big deal. Here I would have liked to have a Spitfire, but I don't have one, so no big deal. Yeah, exactly, light cut, bad bird. See, that's because I had a different... I didn't quite see it on the screenshot I had, because the target is kind of obstructing the cut of the rough it was in, and I doubted the adjustment. I should have just counted the rings, and then I should have known, but that's why I say I'm happy to make mistakes like that, so I know if a guide is confusing or not, because sometimes I don't see it. And people will, and if you ever have any questions in the guides, you know, when you're saying, oh, this is a bit confusing, what do you mean? Please get back to me and let me know what is confusing you. Because that's the only way I'll be able to know and correct that, you know. So I'm gonna play this mid minus 10. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Oh. The cut before, Mark. The cut before and the yellow ring. If in doubt, adjust for the wind and adjust plus 13 rings for an extra mile. Now I don't have it in my head anymore, but it's on the Facebook page and on the website, the hook slice chart. So it's 12 or 13 rings depending on your extra mile level. Oh, what a shame. It's still not a big deal here, but let's say when we start Ace Eagle, we kind of expect more. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna make an albatross here. Let's make an albatross. Yeah, and I also used an EM6 this time. Same club. Yes, backbone, Badbird. Would be a backbone. It's a bit of a shame that I haven't been able to play the backbone yet, because we want to dial that in for sure as well. So 3 more tries, guys. 3 more tries today. But again, a second shot would be minus 10, regardless of which club. And that hook shot will be playable with any level extra mile, guys. Any level extra mile. And the landing position will always be the same on that cut, because it might be a different number of rings you have to adjust, but the landing position is always going to be the same. So the rings might not match, but the dead center of the yellow ring is where you have to pay attention, what you have to pay attention to. So you can line it up the same way visually and get away with it. So as I said here, max top, one right is what we're gonna play. I want to bounce it over there. We're gonna use a little bit of, we're gonna push it back into max first of all. That's the key here. Max plus 10. Put it back into max. And I said just a tick of topspin with the extra mile 6. That's gonna be enough. And we hit great left, so we'll see where it ends up with a great left, but I believe this to be great proof. It's not as dangerous as you might think. You can see it rolls out nicely. It's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. Don't be afraid to play this. Oh, thank you, Geta. Yeah, it's really weird when you see beasts like RJ or other people use them. Drew, maybe. It's really weird. Also, Ian's been using the pro guides. It's really fun. Never thought people would think they'd be that good, honestly. Spin here, max top, one right, Mark. Max top, one right. And now we're gonna go for the hole, for the albatross, with 2 back. Hopefully, we're gonna be in within max distance. Again, this is gonna be like a 1-to-1 adjustment. So I'm gonna use 2 back, and as you can see, this is where I want to aim at, right? So we are about 2.5 rings into overpower here. So I'm going to adjust for the wind, which is 3.9. And then I'm going to push up 2.5 rings. And then I'm not going to use any overpower. We'll see where it ends up. It's going to be tricky to make an albatross here, but at least we're going to give ourselves a pretty good shot at this, and this is way off. But that's always the tricky part when you have to push up into max distance. I did not really get the distance of the tee I wanted. Maybe I should use a little bit more overpower still. So just I can set it up properly, adjust for the wind, leave it be, and have a very, very precise shot. But it's always going to be a very easy eagle. Oh, no worries, Drew, come on. You'll do just fine. You know how to play. Come on. Don't sell yourself short there. Yes, Mark, I adjusted 1-to-1. Alright, 12 under is very frustrating after that -4 to 2. Nothing else happened. Mostly because of my greats again. But okay. We got all the shots really. 12 under is fine. It's not splendid. It's far from the 15-16 we actually think we should be able to shoot. If everything goes well. If everything comes together, that is, you know. We'll go through easily. You can see mistake was 8, definitely 8. Otherwise, it's 13 under and it's fine. That was a stupid mistake. That will not happen again. So I'm not worried about that. 4 is a must make. That's a mistake. And 7 as well. A perfect is in there. And 9, we can make an eagle. An LB, you know. Can happen. Absolutely. So I'm not worried at all. Yeah, exactly, bad bird. It's so tough to judge that, how many rings into overpower. It's so hard. And then pushing up as well. I wasn't quite parallel. I had to go with it, so it was kind of an approximate adjustment. I knew that was not going to be precise. I will adjust it the same again if I'm short next time, but I'm giving it a little bit more overpower. 2 extra yards is all I need. Alright, you know the drill. 5-minute break, new coffee, and I'll be back with the last account of this stream. Go back to tweaking the notes, come back with the babies, test the notes, release them, and that's going to be my day today. So hopefully I'm going to see you back here in about 5. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm back. Oh, that boom, that seems like ages ago that was started. Forgot to turn it off. Right, thank you all for still hanging out with me. I know breaks are never fun for the chat, but they are quite needed for me to reset my focus, you know. So we're gonna switch to Blair and do better this time. Avoid the mistakes, avoid the greats, all that kind of stuff. You have all been there, you know what I'm talking about. Ingrid! Still here. Tink tink. You're in the south of France, really? I didn't know that. I did not know. Blair, let's have a look. I'm not gonna upgrade the sniper, guys. Not yet. I want to play Sniper 6 first for the qualifying rounds. That is why I'm not upgrading it, so don't you worry about it. It's just a matter of wanting to play that level club. We're not going to use the Nirvana here, we're going to use Razor. Just in case, we have not been using the Razor at all. We have not been in trouble that way. So, I still want to have it in the bag though, just in case. Just in case. All of this is fine. No, for this one though, nah, Razor will be fine. Not gonna worry about it. And then I'm gonna set up my bag for hole number 8. Sorry, 8. Grizzly or Backbone here. Want to play it with the Backbone. I don't want to have a Grizzly in the guides. That's the reason here. I don't want to have the Grizzly in the guides. Not in Rookie anyway. So I'd rather have the Backbone, even that if that's less accuracy. If you have a Grizzly, go for it, obviously. But yeah, so I'm gonna use my Nirvana 2 here. As I said, any club that gives you the most distance. And here again, I fear the Malibu is the one with most power. I don't have one with more. Like a Sahara, I think I would need level 3. Castaway would be level 4, I believe. So I'm gonna keep it that way. Here, all good though. And so we're going to start with the same way we did before, with a navigator. Ah, just a saying, alright. Well, it could have been, I know, expats in the south of France, so, you know. Southern charm. Yeah, because I know English and American players who are expats in the south of France, because that's where I spend some of my time. So it would have just been interesting to know if we were neighbors by any chance in my summer home. Which looks like I'm not going to go to this summer because of all the COVID situation, but that's where I spend my summers usually. And no, I did not buy a holiday home in the south of France. I just got lucky that my mother did. And my mother passed away, sadly, 5 years ago. So now it's mine and my brothers and my sisters. So we're still going to go there on holiday. Alright, guys. Don't touch the target. 1.1 back, 1.1 left. Mid plus 10. 2 rings exactly. So let's see if we can drop it again and call it money. We'll see in just a second. I believe we can call it money. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this. Hey, Wally, welcome. Stupid mistakes, but I feel we've got everything we need. Hey, Arne, welcome. Thanks for the good luck. Muji Haida, welcome, my friend. Thank you for the good luck. Thanks for the booms, guys. We call this money. We call it money, baby. Yeah, right, Jim. Money. Absolutely beautiful. Just the final tweak was the added bit of side spin, the added bit of backspin. That's it. Thank you, Geta. Thank you, Jared McDilson. Thank you, Marky and Chris. Thank you, Drew, Johnny Ting Ting. Thank you, Jim and Muji. Thank you, Ingrid. Thank you, Bad Bird. Love this. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Chris, the board PC guy. Welcome, my friend. Lurking. Are you working, Chris? I suppose you are. Oh, you missed it, Bad Bird. Wow. I've now made it twice in a row like that. That's unlucky. Toast to toast tournament. I love that, Paul. I love it. Ah, the only thing I don't like about that, Paul, is that I didn't come up with that myself. All right, same ball here, but with a quarterback. So we have a quarterback 8. Before we had a quarterback 9, so we set that up at the plus 2-yard mark. Here I believe we just set it up at the max plus 6 or something like that. In the domestic sense, Chris, all right. Ah, let's do this. Okay, so you can see I have my big dog in the back here, which is not that big of a deal. I need the big dog for hole 3 here. I'm going to use max top, no side spin whatsoever. With the quarterback 8, we're going to line it up at max distance. Straight through here, max plus 10, which is 1-to-1. And we're not going to push up. And that should leave me a mid sniper at minus 10% if the drive is going to be at 316, which is my favorite distance here. Could be a bit longer because of the tailwind. Yes, 319. But that is to be expected. We had lower wind earlier. We had a 3-mile per hour wind. Now we had 4.2, so it would get an extra few yards through the wind push and the roll. But it's good to know that in this wind as well, we're not beyond 320. That's what I thought the ideal distance would be, 316 to 320. Ah, Bad Bird, now playing on the iPad. Thank you, Paul. Oh, wow. So why quarterback? Because great left or great right will be fine. And if you don't use a quarterback, this is what's gonna happen to you. You'll end up in the rough, which is not a big deal. We're still gonna play this mid. I'm still gonna play this 3-back. No, I played it 1-back. Sorry, but we have to play this 2 and a click back here because we gained some yards here. That's why. That is why. Still, I'm gonna adjust mid -10, so 1.3 rings. And we'll see if I should adjust something extra if I'm or less if I'm longer here off the tee. So it's important I hit perfect, so we'll know if mid is still gonna work here. And no, it's not. Oh, would have worked though. Wow, no, the line was good. It's not that adjustment that is wrong. The adjustment was more backspin. 3 back. 3 back if we're closer to 319. Huh. Huh. If that doesn't hit the stick, it's in. The line was perfect. So that's good to know. So I missed, but it's good info. So I'm not going to be too upset about that. It doesn't change anything from the information I need for the guys. It's just so we know that was just my mistake, not adding enough backspin or maybe just having it a bit further away from the hole. I did not think that through completely here. Happens. Oof. It's kind of long. Yeah, no, Keith, I'm not gonna go through the trees. No, it's just there's no point. There's no point. If I could go through the trees and drive the green, yes, I would. But I simply do not have the clubs in rookie, you know. Hole 3 coming up. We have not made eagle yet. Mostly because of hitting great. I still believe we can get that in the hole for sure. And I doubted my adjustment on the last one, so that was my bad. We just have to switch to a Titan here. Same bag. Same bag. Oh, Chris. You're 4 minutes behind. Time to go live. Come on. So, to top to right. And here we can set up at max distance with a QB8, but not with QB9 plus. So, I just want to check that this adjustment will indeed work with QB8. Even if I'm rolling into the rough, I'd rather roll into the rough now and know about it before I publish the guides. And that's gonna be perfect. Perfecto. Max distance setup for the QB8. Set up 4 yards less of max distance with the QB9 and 10. If we have a QB6 and less, we have to probably add a topspin, but again, not that important. We don't have to flirt with the edge of the rough at all here. Rather be short than long. Nothing to gain, really. You will never go for the green in 2. This is why I have my big dog. We'll play this max plus 0. It's an adjustment that does not need to be precise. I'm gonna use 5 topspin. If you have more, use more. But I feel I don't need to, so I scaled it down with the lower level big dogs. I'm gonna play this still 5 top here. That's gonna be enough. It'll roll down. There's a slope there, so you'll not roll up into the rough here. No worries there. We adjust for the wind, which is a ring. And we have we push back into max. Eagle Eye is annoyed by that. We had a great right, and that should still be fine. So, you know, we'll always end up there between the bunker on the left and the rough on the right, and about a third distance of the bunker into It's about a third distance of the bunker, so if that is the bunker, a third in is where we are at. And so we're gonna play this mid plus 5. Mid plus 5 should be the adjustment here for the Thorn. J-Cab, welcome. Laying down before work. You get some rest before you have to go to work, J-Cab, and thank you so much for the good luck. And he gives me the eyes, and he uses a wind ball. Are you serious? So, no spin. I want to leave this. Yeah. See? Aim it here at that square. That's where we want to aim it to. Like, look at this. I want to aim it right at the edge of that square there. And now mid plus 5 is 1.8. So let's see if that'll work. Let's see if that'll work. Or if I have to tweak it. We hit perfect, so we'll know where we are at here. Oh, I love this, guys. I love it. Oh, boom, baby. Haha. Gotta love it when a plan comes together, my friends. Oh, that makes me so happy, guys. Oh, bad bird. Happened to me as well, guys. Happened to me as well, not setting up the bag, caddy bag. Happens to me all the time, though. All the time. You've seen me make mistakes like that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Johnny Tink Tink. Thank you, Wade and Marky Beery. Thank you, Muji, Ingrid, Zilke. A random guy. Worthy of the wig, really, yeah. I said it before, an eagle on this hole is like an Albi on another par 5, so, yep. Oh, I like it. We can replicate this all week long, I tell you that. Thank you, Jim and Bazo. Thank you, Bad Bird. We'll replicate that all week long. Beautiful. I like it. Again, we're moving back to the extra mile. We're gonna move back to a Quasar. And play it the way we do. Max plus 10. 3 top, max left. Max right, sorry. 3 top, max right, of course. Max plus 10. Bounce it over here. See, we are not even in max distance of our club. We're scaling it down, so if you have a lower level extra mile, it does not really impact this shot at all. As you will see later on with Acker and Jemima. And so the ideal yardage is 333 or 330-ish. It's not on a yard close, but 330. Yeah, 330 is the mark. 330. So yeah. Honestly, I'm really happy with how this day has progressed. Our theoretical adjustments. We thought we might have to do, they have been validated by the drops. So what more can you want, right? That's gonna be in the guide for sure. Everything, all of that. Matt, welcome. Matt H, the Squirrel Cop. Good morning. How you doing? Thank you for the good luck, Matt. SSK Kaza, welcome. How you doing? Thank you for the good luck. It goes well here. Drops on 1 and 3. Hit the flag stick and then didn't get in on 2. I feel we have plenty of really good adjustments here. So as you can see, I have a lower level Thorn here, which is gonna be good to know. Gonna use 1 backspin, same as I do with the Thorn 6. The trick here is though, line it up at the hole, about here, the ball guideline is not as developed. You can see it go a bit to the left at the end, so we have to move it over to the right. It's kind of tricky with the lower level ball guidelines, but it'll do. Mid +0. But I have to get the shot off though. Let's see. It's kind of tricky aiming this with the low level ball guideline, and I miss it to the left. That is the fault of the club. Partly my own. I didn't move it to the right enough, because if you look closely, I zoomed in a bit, and you can see the last drop there. The ball guideline showed a bit to the left, or sorry, to the left if you look at the mirrored image. Over there? But anyway, it came straight at the hole. Hole is here. And the last drop was straight at the hole, the last bounce. But the teeny tiny bit of the ball guideline showed the kick to the left. And I didn't adjust enough to the right, otherwise that is in. Probably make a note of that in the guide. So you're gonna be prepared, you know. And if you know that, just aim it further to the right and you'll drop it without a ball guideline, you know. Hey, Sean! Oh, no way, you did. Scooby, come on. Sorry, I did not see that. Did it show up in the chat? Because I must have missed that. That's the thing with PayPal donations, though. Thank you so much, Scooby. That is awesome. Doubled if I keep out of the weekend bracket. Sean, this is for you. Thank you so much, Sean.
Money,
much appreciated.
Money. Thanks for your donation. You rock.
Thank you so much, Sean. Sorry if I missed it. Yeah, but sometimes if yeah, it depends which link you use, the PayPal or the Streamlabs links, and if it's direct to the PayPal, it will not show in chat indeed. So thank you so much, chat. You know what to do. Show some love to Sean, Scooby. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Really, I do. All right. And I'll keep out of your weekend brackets, but not for the donation though. I'll try that. Yes, Johnny Tink Tink, I know. But it's hard with the ball guidelines. That's why I'm trying to find that spot here, because it'll work like a charm. We dropped it. Whereas the funnel is useful, you do need a ball guideline to find it, which we probably don't have. I mean, which you don't have with the 5 or the Thorn 4, and that's why I don't play it. It's not a matter of me not playing it with the higher level accounts. I might play it in the weekend. It's just about, you know, finding a second shot with an adjustment that most people can replicate in rookie. That's my main concern, more than my own scores, if that makes sense. And I cannot find it with the lower level clubs, and that is why. So okay, now we can test something here. Now we can something. Will my tweak work here? Will it work? Another theoretical adjustment. A theoretical adjustment I came up with on the last round based on my miss. So we'll see in a second if it works. Sure. No, Wally, mid backbone, mid +10 was hole number 1. Mid +10, Wally. Alright. Will it work? Okay. So 4.5 back and just point to right. Like this. Bounce on the fringe. Oh no, okay. I'm gonna do that differently. 4.5 back. 1 right. Bounce on the fringe, and we have that third bounce on the line right there between the dark and light green grass. And now I'm gonna go point 2 to the right instead and adjust mid plus 10. 1.7 rings, and we'll see how that works out. It's just a theory. We hit perfect, so we'll know if the theory will be confirmed or dismissed. So close! Half to the right. Instead of 1, we take half off. So we line it up, like I just said. 4.5 back, 1 right. On that exact same spot, and instead of using just 0.2 to the right, we'll use 0.5 to the right, and it'll go in. That is my prediction. Don't hold me to it yet, I have not tested it yet, but I believe that it'll work. Probably in any wind, because we have the tailwind, and I believe we will dial this in as a money shot before the week is over. It's ridiculous how everything's going well today. Just, I don't know what's happening, guys. Everything is going so well. It's one of those days where everything works. You will test it, Bad Bird? Nice, let us know if it works. Wow, just amazing. There's days like that, right? Oh, very nice, John. Very nice. Yeah, you have to play with what you've got. And wow, what a nice drop there, John. So I like this one. I feel good about this one, guys. I really, really do. So, okay. Again, Sniper 7 would be better. The fully developed ball guideline. But I want to play the shots with the Sniper 6s as well. Because it doesn't matter if Sniper 4, 5 and 6, it's about that lesser ball guideline, so I can help you people with those. That's why I have not upgraded this club. And I won't. For now. I might upgrade it in the weekend round, when it matters and when the guides are done. But before that, no. I have weaker snipers with Acker and Jemima, of course, but I wanted to have the 6 in there as well. Because that's what it's all about, testing all our theoretical adjustments with different level clubs and see if the tweaks work all the way down. And that is why I'm playing my lowest accounts last. So we get the adjustments with the better clubs and then adapt for the lower level clubs from there and take advantage of our screenshots, if there are any, that help us there with a better ball guideline. Unlucky there, that's... oh, lucky there. So that's the plan anyway. Max plus 20 coming up right here, max top, max left. If you have extra mile 7 plus, which can happen in rookie, obviously. Red ring by the rough here. Then don't use full top. So if I tell you to use full top, that is for extra mile 6 plus, 6 minus, sorry. So extra mile 4, 5, 6, 3, you're gonna use full top spin. If you have more top spin than an extra mile 6, don't use a full top spin. And that should be around 350. And that'll be perfect. 350, exactly. Exactly 350. So yeah, extra mile 7, up until extra mile 7, it's gonna be full top. Extra miles 8 and 9 do not use a full top. Oh, bad bird. Here, a boom for bad bird. Ah. Oh, thank you for trying it and clearing that up, bad bird. Awesome. Oh, wow. That makes me happy right there. That is fantastic, bad bird. So what's really hurting us here is... I don't like it. So extra mile 6 is gonna be a worse adjustment. I'm still gonna go 3 back. I need to use a little bit of left spin so we don't adjust into the rough there. I'm gonna keep it to the right of the hole and adjust 1 to 1. So same adjustment. We have a way lesser ball guide line, so the ball guide line is way short of the hole, but that's because the ball guide line is not developed, and that is, it wasn't as much to the right of the hole as I wanted it to be. The tricky part of a lesser sniper. Sniper 7 Plus, you have an extra half ball guide line, which makes all the difference in the world, whether we drop this or not. And also the distance, obviously. Let me have a look here. Yeah, I'm lacking 2 yards of distance, which here will make all the difference in the adjustments, so I have to be careful of that. But it's good to play this with the Sniper 6 and know what's happening there. No, Mark, way less top, so Sniper... No, 7 is the same, sorry, Mark Perry. Extra mile 7, same thing. 6 or 7 has the same top spin, so you can go full top, full left with extra miles 1 to 7. But with 8 and 9 you have to use way less top, so that's 4.5 top, which is, you know. Yeah, right, bad bird, right. That's awesome. So glad you dropped it. Thank you so much. Alright, let's not hit great this time. Sniper. So this is Sniper 6. Same thing. So that's also why I want to try this. It's going to be the same thing. It doesn't really matter where the ball guideline looks. Aims at. We're going to play this no move target. We do not touch the target. We're going to add 1.8 top spin. Add 0.5 left spin. I still have to figure this out. I haven't dropped it yet. I've missed to the left when adding left spin, and I've missed to the right when I did not add the left spin. It were different winds. This time I have a wind where I am supposed to use the side spin, so we're going to do that. It's just kind of tricky to adjust for because we cannot pull the rings, so we have to push it up, which makes it harder to adjust precisely, you know. Right time for a beer. I'd fancy one, Mark. But I can't. Still have to do the guides. And I don't think I have any beers in the house. Exactly, Brian. No pressure. That's all the difference. The no pressure is going to make us play better, for sure. So, 1.8 top. It's only 2.5 a win though. I'm inclined to... Yeah, we have to use some side spin though. 1.8 top. So I'm just gonna use a tick of side spin in that wind. We'll see how it goes. Kind of something in between of all our misses here. So 2.4. 1, 2.4. We hit perfect, so we'll know what's gonna happen right here. Oh baby, yeah! Finally got it in. Oh wow. Oh, John, that's unlucky there. Wow. No way. Thank you for the booms, guys. So it'll work. I could have even used the 0.5. 0.5 will be more center hole here. We were to the right of the cup. So I'm gonna stick with the 0.5 to the left, even though we did miss it to the left once. Maybe that was just due to bad adjustment and not to the adjustment itself. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Slipknot and Stefan, Agab, Dan, Chris. Thank you, Kaza and Bazo, Drew, Zilkin, Seth, Chuck, and Agab. Yeah, finally. Thank you, Tom and Matt. Thank you, Bad Bird. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. So, let's finally make something of hole 8. I messed up the hook last time. That was not because of the adjustments. That was just because of a total brain fart from my side. Oh yeah, Brian. Yes, it's true, but it's closed. There's some beers there, but I cannot go there because we're on lockdown. Well, maybe I could say I have to go to my bar to check on stuff and work there. Yes, I could do that probably, Brian. Oh, so nice. Okay, hook coming up. I was in the wrong cut of grass last time. Max top. No, not max top. We take 1 top off, 3.5 top. Max left. And we're gonna adjust this in max OP. So last time we adjusted this one, but it's this one. Yellow ring by this cut of the rough. You see it? There's fairway, fairway, first cut, second cut, the third cut of the rough here. There's the line. Now we go max overpower, max left curl, and hook it. And this should end up in a perfect spot. It should. No, it does not. It's still fine. It's still fine. It's good. But I didn't like that third bounce. It's kind of hard to determine. I would have ended up, preferred ending up a little bit to the left here, but when the first bounce came, it bounced kind of funny. I think it bounced in a way that it wasn't supposed to bounce. But even if we end up in the rough there, if you pack a rough iron with enough distance, like a Nirvana, like an off-roader, like a junglist, an Amazon, if you don't have anything else, it'll be fine. You can reach the green in 2 without any problem. Difficult to say. I cannot tell you that for sure yet. We're kind of in between clubs, though. Kind of in between clubs. I don't like that, though. I don't like it. Should have used a Goliath. So I'm going to use, what, 1.5 top? I just have to underpower this one. This is not ideal. So let's put the Goliath in the bag next time, just in case we're in between clubs. This is not cool. So it's coming in a bit hot there. It's gonna be fine. So yeah, even though a backbone would be better if we have more distance, but now we're in between clubs. So pack the Goliath here. It's gonna be better. You won't be in between clubs and you can go more precisely at the hole. Even though I believe it's still a birdie hole, you know. Get your birdie and be happy. Oh, come on. Now I've got the reconnection issues here. Yeah, Mark, I line it up with the edge of the yellow, and that worked out fine till now. And this worked out fine as well. I just think the bounce was weird. We did not have a bounce like that before from the same position, so maybe it was just a bad bounce, and that might happen from time to time, depending on the wind. Linda, welcome. How you doing, Linda? Awesome. Keith, very nice. You eagled for +5 with Thorn. Wasn't that the whole 3, Keith? I used +5 on 3, not on 4. But anyway, it's in the hole, so that's all that matters. Rough bump with a sniper could have been a possibility, Brian, but I didn't want to play that. I could have played it just for myself, but I didn't want to play it for the guides. That's the thing. I think it's gonna be, you probably need a good sniper to do that. I could have given it a try, though. I could have given it a try, absolutely. I should have probably tried it at least. Oh, you used +5 on the par 4. Okay. As long as it works, Keith. Because I used 0. But crunch the numbers for me if you want to. I mean, that's not a big deal at all. You have to... Depends on your yardage from the tee anyway. But it would be interesting to see if +5 or +0 would... is that a 0.1 ring difference or not? It's just out of interest. You don't have to do it, Keith. Oh, quarterback. That was far. 337. That's quite a... That's further than I've ever been. Oh, you can suggest everything, guys. Always interesting to hear any suggestions. Yeah, Quasar. That's... We don't need anything else than Quasar. I saw Danny play that hole earlier, hole 4. Golf Clash Quarks. He was streaming, and his opponent used a power 5 ball. And obviously we got further with our Quasar than he did with the power 5, but that's another story. So who can feel an albatross coming right now? Okay, max +10. Rock, welcome. How you doing, Rock? Just in time for the final hole. So we're gonna go max top, 1 right. And go into overpower. So in overpower it is right here where it splits the fairway. A bit further to the right, I believe. Let's line it up like a third. 2/3 to the left, 1/3 to the right. That's how we want to split it in overpower. I believe that's that should be the adjustment right there. And to get those few extra yards, we're gonna push up into max, which is not that much. And I'm gonna use overpower, but not that much. Just like the tick here, I believe that will be perfect to get the distance, but not roll into the rough in front of us. So we have to roll down here, and we will always, and that's pretty much where we want to be. So we get a straight line at the pin. It's a bit short though. I'm not sure. Maybe the 2/3, 1/3 split is not as good. So if we split it that way, we have to use more overpower than if we split it like halfway, because there's less rough to roll through and we roll it out further. They're gonna be fine, but I'm looking for like the small tweaks there that get us, because that's what I said earlier. All I need is 2 extra yards off the drive when it rolls out the rough. 2 extra yards is what I want. Mark, right? No berserkers. Yeah, we could use 1-on-1, right? Oh, no way, John. Oh my goodness. That is so unlucky. I'm so sorry to hear that. So again, this is going to be tricky because I have to use 2 backspin. So I'm going to pull up into overpower here. We don't have the distance, as you can see, really. So I need 5 rings of overpower. We don't have the distance with the Sniper 6. So this is how we play when we don't have the distance. Meaning I'll adjust this 1 to 1. First of all, that's how we're going to start. And then I'm going to push up. And that's about, yeah, 2.5 rings. So I still need overpower here. About this much, I believe. It's a guess. So it's kind of hard to dial that one in. With a Sniper 7, it's going to be easier. So we gave it too much overpower. Which is fine, because otherwise we don't want to be ending up in the sand. It's easier if we get the few extra yards off the tee. So it's going to be possible to make an albatross on that one for sure. 2 extra yards off the tee and the Sniper 7, and you can really, really go for Albi there. Like a really, really decent chance at an albatross. So yeah, that's how we're going to play this hole. It's always going to be an easy eagle this way. Oh, John, I hope you don't mean it. I've said that many, many times when we had frustrating situations like that, John. Consider coming back for the community, for us. Take a break. Take some time off, John. But I feel you. I definitely feel you there. Keith, you tried Zerg on hold too. They won't do anything, John. Absolutely, I know that. We've been down that road so many times. Oh, you have to install hardwood floor in the bedroom. Good luck with that, Brian. Have fun doing that. So we're done with this stream anyway. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board, update my guides with the tweaks we just made. Some of them are money, which is hole 1 is gonna be money, and apparently hole 5 as well, so I'm happy with that. I mean, if we get all 3 par 3s dialed in with money shots, all of us are gonna win the gold come next Monday. Pretty sure of that. That's gonna be the game changer right there. Aragon Killer, welcome! Welcome, Aragon. I'm sorry, we are just done with the round. A very good 14 under. I'm very happy with that. And we left some shots out there. We did. 2, notably. That was, it hit the pin and just stopped on the edge of the hole. Then we should have gotten 4. We should have gotten that. We should have gotten 5 as well. 3 shots right there. So I told you, we have the shots to shoot a 16 under. I said that earlier. And those 3 shots, we can make them. And that's a 17 under. So honestly, we can go low by the end of the week. All of us, we can go low, guys. With medium, decent level clubs. I mean, this is not the best clubs. Not the worst, but not the best either. No beast clubs here with Blair. So yeah. I feel a lot of gold banners coming up for each and every one of us come Monday. But don't count your chickens. We have all the tools we need to score well and get the gold, but we have to perform throughout the week. You know the game, you know how it works, so good luck to all of you. I'll be back in about, I'd say, about a half hour, 45 minutes. I just need to update the guides with new screenshots, and then I'll come back and test all the theories with the baby accounts, you know. So thank you all for hanging out with me here. A lot of fun again. I couldn't do that without I could not do any of this without any of you. So thank you so much. I hope to see you soon. If you need to play, good luck. Otherwise, just enjoy your day. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you later. Bye bye, guys.